Alright, this is just going to be a little video on my bike. My bike is the 2014 GSXR Special Edition 750. One thing I love about this bike is that, it has so much top end and so much mid-range. It's a little bit more costly than a 600. I was on a Kawasaki Ninja 636 before this. But, oh my god, it's such a powerful bike, such a fun bike to ride. Let me show you some of the features on it. The colors are red. This is a special edition, so the seat's red. The Brembo on the brake calipers, they're red. You got the whole special edition fairing scheme. I'm not sure what the standards are like, or the stock ones, but then you got a 750 here. 750 in red on the side. You got, what else do I have in red here? I know the forks, I don't think they usually come in red, but it might just be because of the fairing cover they picked. You got the mirrors. One thing I love about these compared to other bikes is that the mirrors are actually built into the bike. Like built in. The mirror is like, it's not one clunky piece you're moving. You're moving like a mirror that's hooked onto the piece of plastic holding the mirror. And also, one thing I love is the integrated taillights. Those things are so helpful. Same thing with the rear of the bike. You have integrated taillights, and the reason why I feel that's helpful is because when you do a fender eliminator, once I get this piece of crap off, I'm not going to have to replace turn signals that are hanging off of it. And then what I also have here is I have the Two Bros Silver Series exhaust. I'm still on the stock tires. I hope to get rid of the tires soon because, I've only put 3,500 miles on this bike in about a month and a half, but these tires, I'm using them, I'm using them good. It's just that they wear really fast when they're stock. They're pretty crappy. But yeah, what you get with this bike, you get the power you want, you get the power you need. It's so good in turns, it's so good on the track. You got the stabilizer, which actually comes stock on this bike, which is a really great thing to have. Like I said, what I got is I got the exhaust, zero gravity, dark smoke windscreen, which I like. It's a little dark. I feel like I should have got the light smoke, but it's good enough for what I want. We have the, I'm getting a fender eliminator, getting bar ends. I got levers. I got CRG levers. I'm really happy with these things. I think when they got put on, they left them a little loose, but I need to, I could fix that in 2 seconds. It's no big deal at all. And I also have a 12-piece LED kit, if I could get the camera in there. That strip, that's one LED strip. I got 12 strips. I'll put a picture of my bike right here so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, it's hot as fuck. Let's fucking ride. That's why I'm squidding it out with no freaking gear. Except for my helmet and my gloves, but I don't even have my gloves on. And I got an Icon Striker vest. Feel like at least, if you ever go down, at least protect your back and your vitals. Instead of nothing, But yeah, we'll ride. The Two Bros slip on. It sounds good, That was maybe about a 5K RPM rev. I wasn't looking. You probably could see on the camera, to be honest with you. But yeah, these 750s, man, they're so smooth. Such smooth bikes. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm actually on my way to a friend's house because I decided to leave my phone there and forget it when I was at his house last night. That's a pain in the ass. But this bike, it really, it revs really nice. The power's great. In the corners, I can't take out of it how amazing this bike is in the corners compared to how I thought it would be. This bike is so smooth in the corners, it's not even funny. Like I'm taking, like 40 speed limit corners at like about 90, and I feel stable. I feel like I'm grounded in, and I love that because I honestly did not think it would happen like that. One thing I love about this bike also is that it's close to a leader bike, man. I don't have to. Hey, Kyle, what's up? I don't have to be in second gear to do anything a lot. I'm in fourth gear. I'm at less than 4K RPM. If I twist that throttle, I'm still going to be going faster than most of the cars out there if they slam on their accelerator, But overall, happy about this purchase. Happy about the bike. 2014 GSXR 750 Anniversary Edition. Get on it. I had the Kawasaki Ninja ZXXR 2013 636. That was a good bike. I miss it. It's just I thought I would get something new. What I actually test drove is I test drove a Triumph. I test drove the Triumph 675R, and I mean, I'll be honest with you. I honestly didn't really like that bike. It wasn't. One thing I felt about that bike was that it was like really, you know, a track bike. It wasn't a bike that I would find suitable to be on the street all the time. It just wasn't comfortable. But yeah, between the ZX6R, Triumph 675R, my personal picks is GSXR 750. It's cost effective. There's a lot of aftermarket support because it's a really popular bike. You can't go wrong with that. Like with the Triumph 675R, that bike, the one problem that there is with that is that, you know, there's a real lack for aftermarket support on those bikes. And when you have a bike and you want to put a bunch of parts on it, and a fender eliminator, the cheapest one you can find, instead of building your own, is $150, that's a fucking problem. I'm not going to buy a bike where the exhaust cheapest slip-on is like $700. That's ridiculous. It's not worth that money. It would never be worth that money. But yeah, that's where I'm at. If you guys have any other questions about the bikes, just let me know in the comments. If you want me to do a video on something specific, like the exhaust, or the power band of the bike, or whatever. I already know I'm going to be putting videos up of me going on back roads and shit, so that won't be a problem if you want to see the bike in action. Alright, you guys have a good day.